Hi everyone, welcome you all in the live session. So in today's live session, we are going to make a very interesting game, and the game name is Wake a Mole. I know it's a very famous game, and it's really easy, and we will be making this in today's live session. I'll let you know how we will proceed. So for that, you all needs to open Scratch. So you will type scratch.mit.edu. As always, you're typing the same. I'm going to share my screen with you all to show you how you can open it. So here, as you can see, the address is scratch.mit.edu, or even I can give you the address in the chat box so that you can also find it. So I have sent this to you all. And now what next is you will go to create for this game. So let me introduce about this game is that in this game you have a lots of moles and you need to hit the mole with the hammer. So you need a lot of sprites as a mole, right? You can make different sprite or one sprite. I will play with one sprite. You can select accordingly. So I will play with my sprite one only. I will make my sprite one as a mole. So how do I create it? I will go to the costume section. And in this costume section, first thing is I want to make a simple black hole. So I will just go to here and just click on paint. And then I select the circle and I will take the color. Suppose it's a black color and I'm drawing it like this way. So I need to place this plus sign over here and this is done. Now what I'm going to do is I will do duplicate of the same and I will come over here. I will select the arrow and then click on the face. I will do copy. I will come to costume 4 and do the paste so that this face should paste here. And now I need to resize this sprite and I'll move it here, the center part. Now what I should do next is I will do duplicate of the same thing and I'm moving it to the next of the face. Then I will come over here, I'll select the arrow and I will select only, some part of it, not everything. So for that, what I can do is I will click on convert to vector and I will take only the section that I want. So I want this much section only. And then I will do copy. I will come over here and do paste. Now I will decrease the size and I'm just moving it here. And like this way. And this is absolutely fine. So if I can see 1, 2, 3, and now the complete costume. So I will do convert to bitmap again. I'll select this. I'll do copy. I will come over here, do the duplicate of the same and moving it to the end. And I'll do the paste. So I need to resize it again like this. And I will move it here. Okay. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like that costume, like somebody is, coming out from the hole. So that's what we did. Now I will delete these sprites and this is my one mole. Now I will do duplicate the same duplicate the same, duplicate the same. So I will make 4 moles here. This is 1 mole, this is second one, this is third one, and this is fourth one. And for every mole, you can check, see, 1, 2, 3. And for this mole also 1. And for this mole, I can take this one. I can take this. Okay, so I will take different costumes. So this is costume 3, but I will make it as costume 1. And this is costume 2. This will be costume 3. This will be costume 4. Or it's all right if you don't change it. You can simply check and rename it accordingly. Now what next is, I will come to the code and I should give them the position. So I will write when green flag, go to X and Y. And the same I will do duplicate to the sprite. I will remove go to and place this one. I duplicate it here. I will remove go to, place this one, and I will duplicate it here. And I will remove go to and I will place this one. So when I start, everything should be start from this point. Now what next is? The next part is I want one hammer to beat the moles. Okay, because whack-a-mole is a game where you have a hammer, you have to hit the hammer on the moles, and if it touches the particular sprites, then you will have the score. Okay, so I will come over here and I need a hammer. Let me search for hammer if I have. So I don't have hammer, but I can take rock, paper, scissors, sprite as a hammer. Okay. So it's a rock. Let me check for all of the sprites. So here, I think there is no rock, paper, scissors sprite as well. So I will take this as a hammer. Okay. So I will take this sprite as a hammer. Okay. So this is my hammer sprite. So initially I will give this sprite a position, this one. Okay. Now what next is? The first part is you need to hit the hammer. Otherwise, I can make this sprite as a hammer sprite as well. So how to make that? I will come to costume and it's very simple. You will select this square and I will take the black color and I'm just moving it like this way. That's it. And this should be, this one should be on to it. Let's see. And it should be to the front. And this should be towards little bit down, like this way. And this should be like this way. And थोड़ा सा इसको ऐसे कर देते हैं. It's fine. So I think my hammer is done, but ये जो है ये थोड़ा सा wide होना चाहिए. Hammer should looks wide, right? तो इसको थोड़ा wide होना चाहिए. And थोड़ा ऐसे. This looks like a perfect hammer now. Okay. So you can even design your hammer like this way. Now I have my hammer design and I have to do the code for the hammer. So what I need to do, like which code I should write for the hammer. First thing, you will work on the variables, right? And one thing I want is like when you click the green flag, your hammer should follow the mouse pointer, okay, for all the time. And you should give a direction to your hammer as well. So I will take when green flag clicked, initially it will go to X and Y means this position. And I will take point in direction that will be 90. Right now it is. So that same point in direction I want to give. So I will take point in direction block that is 90. And now I will take a forever block. Forever, what is going to happen? The thing is that for all the time, it should go to mouse pointer. So I will take go to mouse pointer. Let me zoom in because some of you are saying that it's not visible. So yeah. So whenever you start, your hammer will move to the mouse pointer. Now what next is? The next part is when you do mouse down, means when you click on something, then something happens, right? So ऐसा लगना चाहिए that you hit something. So I'll go to control and I will take if conditional statement. And in the sensing, I will take mouse down. Mouse down means when you click. So when you click, then what happens? So suppose this is, and when I do the click, it should change its direction. So the pointing direction will be 25. So I will do, when I click, pointing direction will be 25. It should wait for some seconds, suppose 0.5, 0.3 seconds, suppose. And then the pointed direction will back to normal, so it will be 90. Now, see, if I do this, see. Okay, so when you do this, it looks like that your hammer hits something. Got it? The same thing you all have to do. So this is the code for the hammer. Now we will write the code for the molds. So for mold sprite, every time the costume is going to repeat, okay? And you will set one costume at a one time. So initially, I want a costume. So switch costume to costume 4. Okay, I want only costume 4 initially. Then I will take forever block and it will change to the next costume and it will be waiting for some time. So I will take 0.1 second. It should wait only. Okay. Now if I start, see, this is very fast and this looks cool. The same thing I will do with this. So I will duplicate this code, but this time I will change this go to X and Y with this go to X and Y. Okay. And the costume should be costume 4. I'm taking 5. Okay. So see, this is the costume. Now I will move it here. And what I will do, I'll move this whole code here. And this is sprite 3. So for sprite 3, it is costume 3 initially. I will take costume 3 and now move the code here. And I will move this code and this code I'm going to delete. And this time I will take the costume for costume 4. Okay, you need to check the costume. Now if I run, see, this is like the molds are coming out, coming in, out, coming in, out. Okay, and you can hit the hammer on the particular moles. Okay. Now, what happens when hammer touching the mole, and the direction of the hammer will also be the same. मतलब what happens is कि वो हैमर जो है, जो आपका पर्टिकुलर मोल है, उसको हैमर टच करे और हैमर की डायरेक्शन जो है वो सेम होनी चाहिए जो आपने रखी है. ठीक है. तो हाउ टू डू दैट? यू विल पुट अ कंडीशन टू स्प्राइट. I will zoom in. I will take if conditional statement. Operators में जाकर you will take and. Okay. Sensing, you will take touching block. And if it is touching to this one, like the hammer one, and I will just rename it as hammer. Okay. When it touches the hammer as well, it should be, direction of the hammer should be the same that you have set it up for yours. So for this, you have this block in the sensing backdrop of stage. Okay. You will take this block, but this backdrop of the stage will not come here. Okay, you will take is equals to block first of all, because you need to set the direction also. So I will take is equals to. Then in the sensing, you will take backdrop of a stage, this block. So backdrop of, instead of backdrop, first of all, you will change it to sprite. You will change it to hammer. And what you need to take the hammer direction of the hammer. Let me check. The direction is 25. It is changing to. So if it is 25, then your score is getting changed. So you will go to variable and make new variable with name score and will click OK. So here the score will change by 1. So you will take change score by 1, and initially you will set the score to 0. So initially the score will be 0, and when hammer hits this sprite 1, so this is a sprite 1. See, when it hits, the score changes to 1, 2, like that. Okay, and it will also say ouch. So when it says you will take it without seconds, because if you will take it as a seconds, then it won't work. So it will say ouch here, and here you will write OUCH, ouch. Okay. Now what you will do, you'll go to sound, and I also want meow sound. So yeah, so when it, then only the sound will come. Otherwise, it will not come. See, because it won't touch, right? So abhi, the same code I will do for all. And what we'll do, we'll just take the forever. Night. We will go to sprite 1. We will simply take the forever and just move it to sprite 2. Okay. I will come over here, and this is forever. This is forever. Next costume, wait. So you will take if, not forever. Okay, you will simply take if. So when it touches this, it will say this, it will say this. The same thing you will do for same other sprite. So if you will put it down, this is the same code you need to follow for all the sprites. Okay, so here, if you will put here. Now, if I start, it's not touching. It's done. So when it touches, then only it will make a noise, and it is increasing the score by 1, right? Now, what you can do is that you can make it more interesting by adding the time that something will be running for the number of time, and let's see that how many times this is going to work or this is going to happen. So let me tell you again the things, and let's take the backdrop. So I will pick a very simple backdrop for the game. So which one I can pick? You can pick according to your choice, the backdrop. I will pick according to my choice, the backdrop. तो कौन सा backdrop लेना चाहिए? Actually, I don't understand, but I can take this. ठीक है, तो ये थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है accordingly. Now, if I run this and if I start, oh, oh, I got 4, I got 4, 3, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wait, बट ना ये बहुत ही रैंडम चेंज हो रहा है स्कोर. तो व्हाट वी नीड टू डू इज कि स्कोर चेंज होने के बाद हमको थोड़ा सा उसको वेट भी करवाना है. ओके, सो इट शुड वेट एटलीस्ट फॉर 1 सेकेंड, उसके बाद ही वो कुछ होगा. तो आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग wait for 1 second also after changing the score. Okay, अब हमको क्या करना है, लाइक वी वांट कि टाइमर जो है वो रन हो, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइमर द गेम विल स्टॉप. तो मैं एक और वेरिएबल क्रिएट करूंगी, दैट विल बी द टाइमर. सो आई एम जस्ट मेकिंग टाइमर and click OK. So this timer I'll put over here, and what I want is when game start, then from variable I will take set my variable, that is set timer to 0. Initially it will be 0, and the timer will run up to 60 seconds or up to 30 seconds I want, and every 30 seconds change variable means change timer by 1, and it should wait for 1 second. And when this happens, जब ये टाइमर खत्म हो जाए, बिल्कुल एंड हो जाए ना, तो स्टॉप और सब कुछ रुक जाए. ठीक है, let's see now. I'll start running. Let me check if I shared with a sound. Yeah, I have shared already. So this is my final game, and let me run this game. Let's start. So see, my timer is running. 2 score, 3, 4. Oh, why? These moles are really, really quick. Yeah, I got again. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh my God, I'm having less time. Okay, so I got 12 points. It means within 30 seconds, I hit 12 times, right? So my score is 12. And even you can try this game with your friends. You can see how many score your friends has done within 30 seconds, how many hits they have done, right? So I have done 12, and let me tell you in the comment section how much is your score. Okay, so you need to make this game, you will run this game, and you all will tell me how much your score is. Hi Aradhya, very nice to see you here. So Aradhya, it's a challenge, and even it's a challenge for all of the students. Those are watching, those will be watching later. I want to know how much your score is to hit the moles within 30 seconds. My score is 12. Let's see who beat my score. Okay, and let me explain you again. We made 4 sprites. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are the mole sprites. You can make more and more mole sprites as well accordingly. So this is my sprite 1. The mole sprite code is almost same, only we change the costumes differently according to the sprites. Now the step 1 is, when green flag click, you will set the score to 0. You will give position to your sprite with go to X and Y. You will set the costume. Then forever, something is going to happen. What? They are changing the costume within 1 second. Now the condition is, अगर आपका hammer touch करता है modes को और उसकी direction same होती है, that is 25, it will start sound meow and you got the score. अगर hammer touch नहीं करेगा, nothing will happen, and touch करता है, then it will say as well. Okay, the same code you will do for all sprites. You can duplicate the blocks. You can hold this block. You can move it to sprites, like sprite 2. When it shakes, it means the blocks are duplicating here. Okay, so the same thing you will do for this one, for this one. So the same code you will do for all the moles. I made 4 moles. You can make 5, 6, 7, whatever you want to make. And let's come to the hammer. So for the hammer sprite, it's again very easy code. What we need is, when game start, it will go to the position. It will take pointing direction, that is 90. Forever, go to mouse pointer, means your mouse cursor will go to the mouse pointer. मीन्स हैमर जहां जहां आप माउस पॉइंटर लेके जाओगे वहां वहां आपके हैमर की पोजीशन होगी. माउस डाउन मतलब क्लिक. तो जैसे ही आप स्क्रीन पे क्लिक करोगे वैसे ही आपके हैमर की डायरेक्शन चेंज होगी. डायरेक्शन अकॉर्डिंग टू योर हैमर आप चेक कर सकते हो. कैसे? आप यहाँ पे आओगे या डायरेक्शन पे जाओगे, दिस इज अ क्लॉक, और इसको आप रोटेट करके देख सकते हो कि आपके हैमर की डायरेक्शन क्या होगी. 90 में मेरे हैमर की डायरेक्शन एकदम स्ट्रेट है, और जब मैंने उसको थोड़ा ऊपर किया, दैट इज 25, तो 25 में मेरे हैमर की डायरेक्शन टिल्ट हुई. दैट्स व्हाई आई सेट इट 25 एंड देन 90. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए आप भी check करोगे and then you will put what is your hammer direction. So I will take a wait for 0.3 seconds, then this one. Then what I want, I put the timer for 30 seconds, that this game will run only for the 30 seconds. So once the 30 seconds has been done, then everything will stop. So it will tell me the score, that how much score I get in 30 seconds. So this is all about today's project, that is Whack-A-Mole. It's a very easy and interesting project. You all can make this because it's so easy to make, right? And don't forget the challenge. I really want to know how much you did the score, because my score was 12 within 30 seconds. I want to know what is your score. Okay, so everyone, we will end up this session. We will meet in another session with you all, and we'll have a very simple basic projects for the young kids. It's really helpful for you all to practice. You are doing it in the classroom, in the virtual classes, but you can practice with more projects. So that's why we are here to help you all. And even those are not able to take the classes, they can watch our videos and learn, because it's easy, right? Okay, so everyone, will meet you in the next session. Bye bye.